What is up, guys? Today I bring to you guys the strongest strength build that you can put together in Elden Ring. You are going to be very strong. You're going to be fast enough to dodge hits. You're going to be having enough defense to take on any hits, and at the same time you're going to be dealing tremendous amount of damage. So if you like how that sounds, a like is much appreciated from you. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button because we have lots of more Elden Ring videos coming to you and lots more other gaming related. Having a strong build in Elden Ring, it is awesome. It's a lot of fun dealing tremendous amount of damage, but having the strongest strength build after patch 1.06 is something that you guys need to try. And I say need because right now with the great hammers, which I'm going to show you guys right now, the battle hammers are awesome. As you see, we're going to be focusing on the battle hammer, and on each of them I have different Ashes of Wars. The reason why I have the lion's claw on my right hand, because of the affinity of heavy, I'm going to be able to deal lots of damage to my foe. And then on top of that, I believe that Lion's Claw is one of the best Ashes of Wars that you guys can have, especially if you are using a strength weapon such as hammer or an axe or something like that, or a colossal weapon. And then on top of that, I have on my left arm, I have the grabbable, also as heavy affinity, because I want to take advantage of the strength of the weapon itself. And we are going to be dealing over 7,000+ damage per hit, guys. That is an incredible amount of damage. We are going to be moving fast. Now, let me show you first what type of armor you're going to be needing. You're going to be needing, if you are running a 150 build, which is what this is, you guys need to, one, make sure that you are light enough. So we're going to be using the veteran's helm. We are going to be using the raptor's black feathers because we're going to be doing lots of jump attacks, and we're going to be dealing a lot of damage. And I'm going to be breaking down on the type of talismans that you guys are going to be needing, because it is crazy the amount of damage. I've spent so much time, guys, trying to come up with the best talismans for this build. Because of the 150, you need to be light, heavy, and at the same time deal a lot of damage, and I was able to accomplish that. And then we're going to be using the veterans gauntlets and also the veterans greaves to give us enough poise, which is going to be 47, to be able to handle any hit that comes our way, and we don't die just at once. That is the great thing about this build. Now, before I get started, let me show you how you guys are going to be using this build. Since we're going to be using two weapons, of course, we are going to be doing jump attacks. You guys see that? That just by itself, you're going to be dealing on an incredible amount of damage. And then on top of that, one thing that I love about when you're using two weapons is the LB. You keep smashing that LB, it does a lot of damage. Now, in regards to what's up with the 1.0 update and also the great hammers. Now, one of the things about the great hammers is that the reduced time it takes from rolling to become possible after an attack has been improved. Meaning, if you get hit and you roll down like this and then slam someone, boom, like that, that became faster. So that means the time got reduced, so you're going to be able to deal that hit really fast. Now, on top of this, the increased the motion speed of strong attacks and charge attacks, meaning this strong attack was improved, so you are able to deal that even faster. And also, and I believe so, is the light attack. And this is, I love about this hammer is the light attack. I can spam this over and over, and what it does to a foe is that it loses its poise when you're hitting him with that light attack, that you're able to pretty much just smack him left and right, till they're dead. And then on top of this, the increased guard counters motion speed has been improved. So overall, great hammers were awesome before. Now they're just OP. And this is a build that you guys need to try on. Now, let's jump into the different type of talismans that you guys are going to need to, so we're able to maximize the potential and the effectiveness of this build. The first one is going to be the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. This one enormously boosts physical damage negation by 20%. So that means you guys are going to be able to take on more hits from any foe, which goes perfectly with this build with the poise of 47. And on top of this talisman, you guys are going to be rocking it and taking on hits, and at the same time we're gonna be dealing hits like a truck. The next one is going to be the Claw Talisman. This one is a must talisman to have for this build. I've done a lot of tests. Now, with no claw and no raptors, black feathers, you're going to be dealing at 889 damage. Now, with the claw, you guys are going to be dealing 978 damage. And with the claw and the raptors itself, you guys are going to be able to deal 1120, meaning 1120 damage. All put together, you guys see how much more damage. We're talking about 9, 10, we're talking almost 300 more points that you're going to be dealing to any foe, and that is going to be a lot of damage. Now, where can you find the Claw Talisman? Pull up your map and you guys are going to go. This one, actually, you guys can get this right from the beginning, which is really good, and is going to be located around here. You guys can go from the Rampart Tower, and it's going to be located in a top tower. You go up the tower, and then it's going to be on a dead corpse, and just grab it, and it's going to be all yours. The next one is going to be the Axe Talisman. Now, I know what you're saying. Tron, this is an Axe Talisman. It's not a Hammer Talisman. I know. I've done the tests. And with this Axe Talisman, you guys are going to be able to deal 110 more points per strong power attacks. As you guys see there, enhances charge attacks. And you know what are you going to be doing when you're doing this? That's a charge attack. So that automatically improves by 110. Of course, the longer you hold it, the more damage you're going to be dealing. So if you have a foe and you want to knock him out completely, this is the hit to do. Now, put together with that claw, with that Axe Talisman, you guys are going to be rocking it and destroying just about anyone. Now, where can you find this talisman? Pull up your map and you guys are going to go down here, and it's actually, you can get this almost from the beginning, and it's going to be in the Mistwood Ruins. This is going to be found in a cellar underneath. Just go inside the ruins and just keep going until you find it, and it's going to be all yours. And this talisman produces 10% additional damage. And the last talisman that you guys are going to be using is the Shard of Alexander. This is going to greatly boost the attack power of skills, and is going to be by 15%. And you guys are going to be able to get this once you complete the entire quest line for Alexander. Defeat him, and it's going to be all yours. So as you guys see there, 20% you're going to have increased defense, and then you're going to have 15% additional damage with the Claw Talisman. You're going to get an additional 10% with the Axe Talisman and 15% with the Shards of Alexander. Now, we don't stop there. We're going to make this even stronger and faster than what we can. Now, have in mind, this is a strength build. So what do we need to do? We need to focus more on strength. This is what's going to be in the Flash of Wonders. One is going to be the strength not crystal tier, which is going to temporarily boost my strength for 3 additional minutes. So meaning at this time, just giving you really quick, my strength is at 70. So when I enable this flash wondrous physic, I'm going to add an additional 10 points, giving me 80. And at 80, that is where the break comes in for the strength and any of those vigor, mind, endurance, whatever you guys are using. At 80, you're going to be proccing more damage. And then on top of this, we are going to be using the Storm Barb Crack tier. This one especially I love because of a strength build. With a strength build, you're going to be dealing more damage than any other weapons. Because what's going to make this, what this crack tier is going to do is going to temporarily make stance break easier. Meaning when you hit your foe, they are going to be knocked down a lot easier, which is going to help you deal more damage and at the same time take them out even easier and faster because they're going to be knocked down a lot more than you will be doing. Now, what's my character status for level 150? You guys are going to be using 44 vigor. You guys need to make sure you guys have enough HP to be able to, survive and take enough hits and to be able to keep going. You're not going to be needing a lot of mind because we are not going to be spamming this too much unless you're using the Lion's Claw a lot more. Then yes, you will need to refill the FP so you guys are able to do that. And then for endurance at 35, I think it's just perfect. You're going to be light enough to be moving around, to be dodging different things, and being and wielding both weapons at the same time is going to be just fine. Now, strength, this is what we actually need to have the highest. I like to have it at 70. Like I said, once I hit the crack tiers, you go up to 80 and you're going to be dealing more damage. And then dexterity is going to be at 26, just enough attributes to be able to wield this hammer. Intelligence at 9, faith at 25, because we are going to be using 3 different type of incantations, which I will be showing you guys after this. And then the arcane is going to be at 9. And now let me show you the different type of incantations that we are going to be using. The first one is going to be flame grant me some strength, which is going to be give you physical damage, more physical damage power over all. Next, we are going to be using golden bow, just to give you an additional 15% more offense damage. And then we are going to be using the lightning spear, because sometimes, when you're wielding a hammer, the only reason you're going to be needing the lightning spear is in case you need to bring down someone that is shooting you from far away. So there you go. That is the strongest strength build after patch 1.06. Battle hammer is very OP because it is a great hammer, and great hammers were improved after patch 1.06. Try this build, guys, and I am 100% positive you're going to love it. You're going to be not only deal tremendous amount of damage, you are going to be moving fast enough, and you are going to be light enough to be able to dodge hits and at the same time take on hits like if you were a tank, and at the same time deal hits like if you were a truck. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to help you guys out in any way I can. And also don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscription button. And if you made it till the end of the video, I just want to say thank you, because you are very loyal to us, and I appreciate you so much. Once again, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys